Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, representing the National League, batting first. First up, representing the Mets, Derek Silander from Revere. Next up, Oscar Rudicindo from Revere, also representing the Mets. Representing the Mets from Lynn, Yasser Martinez. From Revere, also representing the Mets, Matthew Cravota. Also from Revere, representing the Mets, Scott Montefusco. From Winthrop, representing the Mets, Ciara O'Connell. From Lynn, representing the Mets, Miguel Segura. Also from Lynn, representing the Cubs, Cesar Carrero. Representative from Chelsea, Ryan Green, representing the Cubs. I got him. Representing the Cubs from Lynn, Juan Suburbi. Also from Lynn, representing the Pirates, Briston Maynard. Yeah, I got Ronnie. Representing the Pirates from Revere. Okay, here we go. Anthony Soraya. And last but not least, representing the Cubs, Ron Torres. Your National League All-Stars. And your coaches, Paul and Joe. Sorry. And now, representing the American League All-Stars. First up, representing Revere and the Angels, Kristen Suna. From Revere, representing the Angels, Kyle Bernardini. Also from Revere, representing the Angels, Jared Capola. Also from Revere, representing the Angels, Nicholas Hawkins. Representing Revere and the Angels, George Quintana. Representing the Angels in Revere, Randy Radazzo. Thank you. Representing Everett in the Angels, Dominique Sacremont. Representing the Athletics from Revere, David Diaz. Representing the Athletics from Revere, Brandon Sarmanian. Representing Lynn in the Athletics, Luis Vidal. Representing Revere in the athletics, Anthony Giannino. Representing the Pirates from Revere, Joseph Shenderao. Representing the Pirates from Revere, Alejandro Arango. And your coaches, Steve, Anthony, and Randy. I'm going to give it to you. Yep. No, actually. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we ask that you please rise and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I apologize. We will not be doing the national anthem, the car broke. But what we will be doing, I will be singing God Bless America for you. Woo! Hey. As the storm clouds gather far across the sea, let us all be grateful for a land that's free. Let us swear allegiance to our land so fair as we raise our voices in a solemn prayer. God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with the light from above. From the mountains to the prairies, through the oceans, wide we fall. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, our home, sweet home. And now the words we've all been waiting for. Play ball!
Good evening, and welcome to McMackin Field, home of Revere Little League. My name is Ron LaGuaglia, alongside Mickey Casoli and President Steve Roncevich. We're here tonight to present and to broadcast the first annual Summer League All-Star Game between the American Division, American League, and the National Division, the National League.
Fall summer.
Fall Summer League, of course. And what we'll be doing this evening is bringing you a play-by-play of the game as we go along. And during the intermission in between innings, we'll be talking about the program with the president, Steve Roncevich, and we'll be talking about other things related to our game with Mickey Casoli. And we're ready to go. Let's play ball. Here we go.
You got to name the umpires too. We have Rich Manasian behind the plate.
The umpires, Rich Manasian behind the plate.
Tom Wood doing the bases.
And Tom Wood doing the bases.
How's retirement been, Ronnie?
Not bad,
Missing
Steve.
the old ballpark?
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
But like, it goes on, as they say.
I know. Ronnie lives pretty close to the ballpark. He lives right on the street after us, going down towards the high school. And Ronnie walks around and does his little walk up and down the street. And he looks over. I don't know if the cameras can catch it, but if you look out into the outfield where the standings board is, there's a sign dedicated to Ronnie that we did this year for his 35 years of service to this league. Ronnie was involved in this league for 35 years. He was president for about 16 of those years. Ronnie did his time with this league, and it shows. If you can look at the ballpark, this is all what the boards prior did.
Okay, thank you, Steve. Leading off for the Nationals will be Scotty Monefusco. He's starting in center field tonight. And here we go.
We have Joe Gendrell on the mound.
That's a strike.
It's Joe Gendrell on the mound.
Joe Gendraz on the mound for the Americans. No balls, 1 strike.
Scotty plays in our regular season, too.
Strike 2. No balls and 2 strikes to Monefusco. Hey, you're talking.
Scoreboard's not on. Oh,
Foul ball. Count remains no balls and 2 strikes. Yeah, no one's on the scoreboard, huh? No balls and 2 strikes on Monefusco. Foul ball. Count remains no balls and 2 strikes.
It's getting chilly.
Yeah.
It's not a come.
Is the windup and the pitch. That's high. A ball and 2 strikes on Monefusco. All right. This is National Oscar. There's a ground ball to second.
Fielded by Jared Capola.
Throw to first. 1 out. Okay, that brings up Oscar.
Rudecindo.
Batting second and playing shortstop, we have Oscar Rubicindo.
Now batting, Oscar Rudecindo.
Strike 1. No balls and a strike to Oscar. Oscar is a member of the Mets.
1 out, right?
Yeah. That's strike 2. No balls and 2 strikes on Oscar. Foul ball. Count remains no balls and 2 strikes on Oscar Rudecindo. Fly ball down a right field line going foul. Count remains no balls and 2 strikes. We have 1 out, nobody on base here in the top of the first inning for the National League. Here's the windup, and the 0-2 pitch. There's a ground ball to third base. Throw to first in time for out number 2. All right, who's this? This is Briston. Yeah. How do you spell that? What is this? The batter is Briston Maynard from the Pirates, and he's also from Lynn.
Plays for Pine Hill.
He plays for the Pine Hill Little League in Lynn.
Now batting, Briston Maynard.
The Pine Hill Little League in Lynn is also a part of District 16, which Revere Little League belongs to. Here's the windup and the pitch. That's ball 1. A ball and no strikes to Maynard. He'll be starting at first base today for the National League. The windup and the pitch. That's a strike. We have 1 ball, 1 strike. We have 2 out and nobody on base in the top of the first inning for the National League. That's inside. The count is now 2 balls and a strike on Maynard. There's the windup and the pitch. There's a ground ball back to the mound, throw to first, in time, and the side is retired. And at the end of a half inning, it's the National League nothing and the American League coming to bat. All right, Mick.
Yeah, Ron.
How many years have you been involved with the Little League program? And I go back 35 plus.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing it's in that area somewhere.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Even like before that, I remember when the first president, Vincie Martelli.
That's correct.
Died the
Yeah.
last few years, and we have a monument up there at the beginning for him. And Vinny was signed with Cleveland, I think, but he played against Hal Newhouser, who was a great pitcher for Detroit Tigers when he played with the post-61 league. And they went out there, and they only got 2 hits off him, and Vincent Martelli had one of them.
That's correct.
Anyway, and from that time on, I was all somewhat like involved with the Little League, although we didn't have a Little League at that time. And he picked it up. He picked it up in Connecticut, Stephen. So, and he's the one that initiated.
But it all went back, as I was told by you guys, it all went back to the Army days when he was in the Marines or Army, whatever. And they were talking about this new organization called Little League. And as soon as he came back home, he went to Connecticut and he ended up getting the information. He started this beautiful game, this park and this game and everything. Guy Melly, how many were there?
Yeah, he was a Marine on Guadalcanal.
He was your father-in-law, right?
Yeah.
No, not Vinny. No,
The other
My father-in-law actually was part of the founding fathers, Frank Liotto. And I remember as a boy, as a 6-year-old, when this park was being built, we used to come running down here to watch the tractors and the bulldozers do their thing down here. Because I was born and raised right behind us here on Victoria Street. And this is we used to call this the pit.
I heard, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let me just tell you now, it's known as Little Fenway all over New England. As a matter of fact, it's just as
it looks great. It looks great, and like Steve was saying, I walk by here every day. I live across the street, as you know, right around the corner. And I've been looking and saying, my God, look how good this place looks.
Oh, it's so
and
beautiful.
I mean, what ball field looks like this in
there are none.
October?
There are none. There are none.
Great thing.
Okay, here we
I
go.
was looking at a couple of the boys I looked at the second baseman, the first baseman, and they're pretty good size.
Yeah.
What is the age limit on this?
12.
12-year-olds,
Wow,
9
they
to
look
12.
awful
Okay,
big.
let me get this in first. Leading off the bottom of the first inning,
David Diaz.
we have David Diaz. He's playing in center field for the American League. That's ball 1. We have 1 ball, no strikes. That's high, 2-0.
Bottom in first, right?
Yep. Derek Seidlinger is pitching for the American, the National, excuse me. That's 3-0. Oh, wait a minute. I had it right there, huh? That's ball 4. And Diaz takes a walk. All right, who's this now? This is the National?
Yeah.
American.
Christian Acuna.
That's it. This is the National, right?
This is the American. That's the national.
All right.
Christian Acuna.
The batter, Christian Acuna.
Christian Acuna.
We have a man on first, nobody out in the bottom of the first inning. That's strike 1 to Christian. Christian was a member of the Angels, the championship Angels.
Yep. Christian also plays in our regular season. He's aged out.
Swing and a miss, strike 2. That's no balls and 2 strikes. 3, 4 is... That's a ball. Gets away from the catcher. And the runner goes down to second. So we have a ball and 2 strikes. We now have a man on second base and nobody out for the American League. Foul ball. Count remains a ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. That's high. We have 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Ronnie,
Wow.
say hi. Actually, say hi.
2 and 2's the count. The wind up, the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. We have 1 out. Man on second base.
Janino.
The batter is Anthony Giannino, a member of the Athletics.
Now batting, Anthony Giannino.
Okay, fine. Derek Seidler on the mound for the Nationals. That's outside, ball 1. Wind up in the pitch. That's low, gets away, throw to third. He's in there. He's in there. Diaz now at third base with 1 out. The count is 2 balls and no strikes on Giannino.
You're always going down. We say down, you go down.
Here's the pitch. That's high. 3-0.
No. No.
3-0 to Giannino.
No. No. No.
That's a strike. 3-1. Good fastball, Mickey, huh?
Oh,
Good fastball right there by Seidlinger. Here's the windup, the 3-1 pitch. Fly ball to right field. It's over the head of the right fielder. Giannino goes into second base and he's safe and the run scores. It's 1-0 American League. Giannino's now at second with the double.
Joe Gendro.
The batter, Joe Gendro, a member of the Pirates.
Now batting, Joseph Gendry.
Here's the pitch. That's a strike. Tried to check a swing, but went too far. No balls and 1 strike on Gendro. Little outside. Ball 1. 1-1. We have Giannino at second with 1 out, 1 run in here in the bottom of the first inning. The pitch. Ground ball to the mound. Throw to first, in time. Giannino goes to third. We now have 2 out. 2 out and a man on third. And who's this? The batter is Jared Capola. All right, Jared Capola's at bat with 2 out and a man on third.
Jared Capola.
Member of the Angels. That's a strike. No balls and a strike. The windup. Foul ball. Foul ball. No balls and 2 strikes on Capola. We have Giannino at third base and 2 out in the bottom of the first inning. 0-2. The Nationals lead 1-0. Here's the windup and the pitch. A little bit outside. Throw down to third, coming to the plate. He's out at the plate. Janino tried to score on the throw to third. He's out at the plate. And the inning is over. And after one complete inning, the American League won, the Nationals no score. All right, Steve, what can you tell us about this summer program? I know Mickey and I know it's been going on now for 9 years. What can you tell us about it? I know it's changed.
Okay, this summer program started about 9 years ago, just what you just said. It was started by Carl Rosa. He started it to allow kids who wanted to play more baseball, who weren't the superstar, who weren't the person picked on these traveling teams that go around, to have a league for them they could play. And it developed into this, which is now a very competitive instructional summer/fall ball league that runs all the way from August into October. And at first it was Revere kids, and it blossomed into kids from every city in our district. This year we have from Lynn, we have kids from Saugus, we have kids from Everett, we have kids from everywhere. It's a great thing for these kids. It's almost October and they're still playing baseball. And baseball's a dying sport, and these kids are still playing it. You know, and I'm going to hand this mic over to Mickey Casoli. He cares about these kids. He's been caring about these kids for a very long time. He's got something to say. Here you go, Mick.
I got the mic here. That's fine. Steven, you hit the nail right on the head. And let me say, I'm very, very pleased and honored to be with two presidents here. Steve Rakonovich and Ron LaQualia, the present president and the former president. They watch these kids, you know, I'm looking at these kids out there. They may be 12 years old, but let me tell you something. They act like professionals. They really like, they know the game. And I think you hit the nail on the head, Stephen, when you said about, you know, these young kids, they want to be out here and they want to play the game, even if it's in October. But it's a beautiful night tonight. They're on a beautiful field.
His number's right here, right? I'm sorry.
And let me say, it's keeping them out of trouble. That's for sure.
Where is he? I don't see him there. Oh, right here.
Yeah, Mick, you're right.
Okay, Mick, thank you.
All right.
Leading off the second inning, by the way, for the Nationals, will be Matthew Cravata, a member of the Mets. We're in the top of the second inning. A windup in the pitch. That's low and inside, ball one. Luis Vidal is pitching.
Yes. From Lynn.
Lewis is from Lynn. Pitch. A little bit outside. 2-0. Ground ball. He's safe at first. He was trying to get away from the pitch, hit his bat, and he beat it out as the ball went to the second baseman.
Caesar. This kid's name is Caesar. Should say his name right here. Caesar.
Where is he?
Go down, Ronnie. Caesar Carrero.
Caesar Carrero is up. He's from Lynn, a member of the Mets.
Now batting, Cesar Carrero.
Excuse me, member of the Cubs. That's a strike. We have a man on first base with nobody out here in the top of the second inning. The count is 0-1 to Segura. That's low. Ball gets away. And Cravata winds up at second base. Count is 1-1. Cravata now at second base with nobody out in the top of the second inning. The windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Pull the string on him with a changeup there. A ball and two strikes. The old changeup, Mick, right?
Yeah. did you
Pull the
see
string. Yeah.
that?
Pull the string on it, huh?
Good pitch. Good pitch.
Great pitch.
Here's the pitch. That's low. Gets away. Runner's not going. He holds up.
You know it was a good pitch when he was so far out front.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
He was way out front of that one.
We got 2 balls and 2 strikes to Segura. Here's the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Again, he sort of pulled a string on him with a either a breaking ball or a changeup. And we have 1 out.
Derek Seidling is up.
The batter will be the pitcher, Derek Seidlinger, member of the Mets.
Just think, Ronnie, some of these kids have been playing since April.
Yeah.
April. I mean, you're
Yeah,
talking about.
it's been a long season. But you know what, Steve? If you love baseball, what better way to go, right?
If we were down south, we'd be playing all year round.
Yeah.
Derek Seidlinger.
A little bit low and outside, ball 1. That's outside, ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes on Seidlinger. We have Cravata at second base and 1 out in the top of the 2nd. That's a strike. Good fastball. You could hear that one, right, Mick?
I heard that
You could hear it.
one. Really winged that one in there, let me tell you.
We have 2 balls and a strike on Seidlinger. Here's the pitch. Ground ball, a shot.
Start him off.
Fumble, he can't make a play. Can't make a play. Cravata goes to third. Now we have first and third with 1 out. That was right in the fingers. Right in the fingers, right? Sawed him off.
I think that had a little English on it.
Yeah.
You notice that ball?
He jammed him.
Yeah,
He jammed him.
him.
Now, who's this? Now, who's this?
It was spinning.
Who was this?
It wasn't as easy to handle as he thought
Cubs
it
swing right here.
Cubs. Carlos something.
Now batting Juan Alexis Ubelvi.
He's from Lynn, a member of the Cubs. He's up with first and third and 1 out. That's high, ball 1. Seidlinger heads to second. There's not going to be a play on him.
So we got base. Second and third.
So we have second and third now and 1 out.
Yep.
And Suburvi is at the plate. That's low. 2-0. Juan played in Lynn. And he played for the Cubs in our summer league program. Here's the pitch. That's low, and the dirt gets away. The runner's coming home. He scores. And that ties it up at 1-1. Seidlinger went to third on the play. The count is now 3-0 on Suburvi.
Fastball. Nope. He threw that.
That's foul back. Right on top of the concession stand. And the count goes to 3 balls and 1 strike
We call
on
that
Suburvi.
Yazzy's net now.
That's Mike Yazzy's net, right?
Yeah.
Another one. That's up into the bleachers behind us.
Oh, he's catching that. He's catching that changeup pretty good.
Yeah. That runs the count to 3-2. Mickey was covering up over here. He thought it was coming at us, but
I'll
it
save
went.
you, Mick. Don't worry.
It went behind us.
Won't let nothing happen to you, Mick. Believe me.
Ooh, there's a shot to center.
He rips.
That is going all the way to the fence.
Get 2 out of this. You think? Yeah, he's got 2.
No.
He's got 2.
Throw to second. He's in there
He's good.
with a double. And the run scores, and it's 2-1.
Oh, they got
Oh, they got him. They got him. He was off the bag,
Got him.
and he's out. He was off the bag. He tried to go to third to change his mind. But, Steven, that was a shot.
What a shot.
That was a
Got a
drive.
full pump.
That was a rocket.
Really lined that one. That was a
All right, who's this guy right here?
Number 3 from Lynn.
Cesar Carrero? No, Ryan.
Ryan Green.
Now batting, Ryan Green.
The batter is Ryan Green. Look out.
Oh, he saws it off.
That's in the bleachers. Didn't get anybody, right into the seat. Ryan is also from Chelsea, excuse me, and is a member of the Cubs.
Yeah. We got him from all over the place, Ryan.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's inside.
A ball?
A ball and a strike on Ryan Green.
Represented here, Ron.
There are 5 teams. This year they added 1 team. Normally it's 4, but they added a 15.
And we could have had 6.
Yeah.
We could have had 6.
That's outside. 2-1 on Ryan Green. That's inside and low. Good fastball, but down and in. 3-1 on Ryan Green. We have 2 out and nobody on in the top of the 2nd inning.
Ooh, sawed off.
Right back to the pitcher. Gets away.
He's in.
Throw to first.
Oh, he dropped it.
No, he dropped it. They had him, but he dropped the ball. And Green is safe at first. He ran hard down the line, and the first baseman could not hold it.
Yep, they run.
Who's this?
Soleil.
Oh. The batter is now Anthony Sawyer from the Pirates. Play for the Pirates. That's a strike, 0-1. We have a man on first and 2 out in the top of the 2nd inning. It's now the Nationals leading 2-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. We have no balls and 2 strikes with 2 out and a man on first. Here's the pitch.
Oh.
A little bit outside. A ball and 2 strikes. A ball and 2 strikes. Wind up. Strike 3, a good fastball right down the middle, and the side is retired. At the end of an inning and a half, it's National League 2, American League 1.
That line drive that kid hit was as good as any high school kid could hit.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, and
That was really.
I don't know if you
that was out there
noticed.
before it left the bat.
It was about a foot off the ground, and he smashed it. It was a
Yeah,
good
he's a
shot.
Pretty good size kid.
Yeah.
Are you sure that they're
Yeah.
12 years old?
Yeah,
We look at the
Well,
birth
there's-
certificates.
yeah.
This baseman over
Right.
here is bigger than we are.
Come on, Bristol, baby.
Yeah, I'm Steve Ronsford. I'm the president of Revere Little League. I'm sitting here with Joe Seilinger, who's one of our best coaches we have down here. His tenure in Little League is done this year with the graduation of his 12-year-old son, Derek. Joe's been down here for 10 years. Actually, 10? 12 years. I'm sorry, Joe. 12 years. He's coached his older boy, Joey, and he's coached Derek. Joe's been an asset to this league. He was also on the board many a times. He's been involved in Summer League for a very long time. I'm going to let Joe do some talking about the league. Here you go, Joe.
Thank you all very much, and you're seeing a great baseball game. You're seeing the hard work that's put in by all the revered board members to make this happen. This stuff is great for the kids. Here we are in the middle of October, still playing baseball, and the kids are having a lot of fun. And for those of you who don't know about our summer program, you should find out. Get your kids involved. We have a 5 to all the way to 12 group. They can learn how to play the game. And the older group with 13 to 16 that plays down at the high school. You can obviously see it's a wonderful field to play at. And, you know, as parents, we get to enjoy our kids down here, get more kids involved and enjoy yourself. And you get to see the best first baseman in the league, my son, who I'm so proud of getting to watch him here do this. And I can tell you it's made him a better kid and more fun for him. So if he had this microphone, I'm sure he'd tell you the one thing he loves Revere Little League, and so haven't I. We've all grown up with it, from my oldest son, who's 18, to this one, who's now 12.
Thank you, Joe. And Derek, there's something Derek likes better than baseball. That's food.
That's food.
Food.
Chalupas.
Chalupas. Thank you, Joseph.
Thank you all very much.
Okay, that's 1 down. Jared Capola striking out, swinging. We have one out here in the bottom of the second. And
Billy.
Get her a couple hot dogs. Get her something. And a drink, whatever she wants.
Nick Harkins. Sorry about that.
the batter is Nicholas Hawkins.
Little Anthony. Not big.
Played for the Angels. We have one out here in the one out, Steve. One out. That's a foul ball. Watch out in the bleachers. One out. Thanks. That's a strike. 0-1. We have no balls and one strike on Hawkins. Here's the pitch. Ground ball hit hard to second. Fielded, dropped it, too late. And the runner is safe. Tough play, huh, Mick? That was a tough one.
play.
It was hit hard.
Wobble a little bit. That kid was on the move
Yeah.
all the time.
So we have a runner at first and one out. And this is
Louis Vidal.
Lewis.
I think Steve hit the nail right on the head when he said they love to play.
They do.
Louis Vidal from Lynn, a member of the Athletics.
Yep.
Another player from Lynn.
And you said District 15. Was that your friend when she used
Who?
to be the boss there?
Who's that? Who?
Of the district.
Oh, Alice.
Alice. Oh, yeah. Passed away. Yeah, Alice.
Yeah, is that area?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
Yes.
Because we're a member there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. The ball gets away. The runner goes down to second.
And now that's run by Joe Baglieri. He's the new guy, Joe
Yeah.
Bags.
Yeah. Joe Baglieri is the new district administrator.
Oh, okay, yeah. You introduced me
I
to
will.
him.
I will.
Steve.
Okay. I'll do them separate though.
Here's the 1-0 pitch. That's foul. Whoa. Driven way foul.
What's back there, Ronnie?
Way foul.
Somebody's house
That's
is back there?
yeah. The kind of driveway there, right next to the house. That was really a foul ball. He got a good swing and a good fastball. We have a ball and a strike to Vidal. Changeup just missed. 2-1.
Can you imagine this kid pitching? Just turned 12. He's a baseball 12.
Look at the
I
size
just
of
said
him.
to him, the pros are probably looking
Yeah.
at him now.
Nicest kid you want to meet in the world.
Big kid who
Nice
can.
kid. Nice kid.
Look at how the size of him.
Oh,
I love to get him up
he
here.
couldn't hold up.
Very nice kid.
He'd be nice to interview.
2-2.
Nice kid. Very nice kid.
2 balls and 2 strikes with 1 out, and a runner at second base.
I think he actually put one out on Route 16 this year. This one here.
You know, looking at the size of him, see if you can understand why.
David Ortiz body.
Yeah.
Look at it, the legs and everything.
There's a shot, fair ball, down the first base line, into right field. Here comes the throw home. No, he's holding up.
Oh,
He's
he held
holding
him
up.
He held him up.
He held him up.
Wow.
He held him up. That ball was hit hard, too, right down the first base line. All right, who's this?
This is Randy Redowazo.
The batter will be Randy Radowazo, a member of the Angels. We have second and third and 1 out in the bottom of the second inning. The National League is leading 2-1.
Randy
Strike 1.
Duazo.
Good fastball down. No balls and 1 strike on Radowazo. We have second and third and 1 out.
Brendan Carter. A little bit.
Yeah.
A little lighter.
Yeah. Foul back. Good swing at a fastball. That's no balls and 2 strikes.
I'll tell you one thing, Ron. All these kids say good touch at the ball.
Yeah, they're not afraid to swing the bat.
Afraid. They
They're
love
not
it.
afraid.
Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Ooh.
Swing and a miss. Pull the string again, Mick. Pull the string.
He did again.
2 down.
A change up there, way out front.
Who's this?
Dominic something. Dominic Sacramone.
The batter is Dominic Sacramone. He's from Everett, a member of the Angels.
Another town that's, you know, we've never
Now
had people
batting.
from.
Yeah.
Dominic Sacramone.
And as Steve was just saying, he's the first member from an Everett Little League program to play in our summer program. Ground ball right back to the mound. Oh, it gets away. Throw
Got
home.
him.
He's out at the plate.
They tie the game.
A run scores. The game is now tied at 2. 2-2 after 2 complete innings. The first run scored, the second runner was cut down at the plate.
Hi, this is Steve, the president of Revere Little League again. Talking to my good friend Anthony Giannino here. I've known Anthony for a while. I coached his son in football at Pop Warner. This is Anthony's first time coaching down here at Revere Little League. Anthony coaches down at the Cal Ripken League, which is on the other side of the city. And this year, a couple of these guys came over here, and believe me, what a great thing for these guys to come over, for these kids to meet these people. The city was separated at once with 2 leagues. Now, believe me, we're all together here. This is Revere baseball, and I'm going to let Anthony talk a little bit. Here you go, Anthony.
I just want to thank Steve and Kyle for a class, unbelievable year. Any parents out there that love baseball with their son or even daughter, come on down. It's a class act here. I appreciate it. Thanks again for everything.
Thank you, Anthony. All right, buddy. See you next year.
All right, buddy.
Don't forget about the sausages with peppers and onions, people. Sausages, peppers and onions.
Okay, here we go. The top of the 3rd inning. National League is up.
Mickey, you're a very busy guy, Mickey.
The batter is Yasiel Martinez. He's from Lynn, a member of the Mets. We have a tie game here in the top of the 3rd. That's a strike, swinging. No balls and 1 strike.
Mickey, how many years did you coach football, Mickey?
Oh, I was with them middle 60s. Oh, I used to spend a lot of time with them.
There's a ground ball back to the mound. Throw to first.
Oh,
In time. Nice play. Good hard throw. He ran hard down to first, but they got him. That's 1 out in the top of the 3rd. And the batter is... Who is this? The little kid.
oh, that's the brother, Martinez's brother. There should be another one with a name, weird last name.
Martinez.
Let him announce it. What the hell is this one's name? Hold on. Miguel.
Now batting, Miguel Segura.
Miguel Segura.
The batter, Miguel Segura. He's also from Lynn, a member of the Mets. That's a strike, 0-1.
Look at the swing this little guy's got.
Yep, you're right. Not afraid to swing the bat.
Mickey, look at this little guy.
You see that, Mick? A little guy, and he's swinging the bat.
Look at this guy. Look at the swing this kid's
Here's the pitch.
Look at
That's foul back. A good cut. No balls and 2 strikes to Segura.
Huh? Angela's kid.
He swing the bat like a man.
Look at this one. This one's got about 30 pounds in him.
0-2 on Segura. Here's the pitch. That's low in the dirt. A ball and 2 strikes. We have 1 out and nobody on here in the top of the 3rd inning in this first annual All-Star game. And the National League and the American League are tied and deadlocked at 2. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Good cut at a fastball. Didn't catch up to it. And that's a strikeout. 2 down. 2 down.
That's Anthony Giannino pitching now, right?
Oh, I don't know.
This is Sierra. It's a girl from Winthrop. Sierra.
Oh,
Sierra.
Now up, Sierra O'Connell.
oh, the batter is Sierra O'Connell. She's from Winthrop. Played for the Mets.
Yeah, only girl in our program.
And Sierra is the only girl to play in our program here at McMackin.
She's a catcher.
She's a catcher from Winthrop.
And she's had 2 home runs this year. Out of the
That's a
park.
ball.
Ronnie, 2 home runs out of the park.
She had 2 balls out of the park
Yeah, this year.
during the season. The count is now 2 balls and no strikes. We have 2 out, nobody on in the top of the 3rd inning. Here's the pitch. A little bit outside, 3-0. I imagine she played in the Winthrop Little League
Yes.
program?
Yes.
Yeah.
Very strong.
That's outside, ball 4. And Sierra O'Connell walks, draws a walk with 2 out. And the batter now coming up.
From the Cubs. Cubs. It better be these 3. 1. Is it 1? Let's see what it says. There's 1.
I'm not sure who this kid is. Here we go. We have a man on and 2 out. In the top of the 3rd inning.
I don't know who this kid is. He's not announced.
I believe his name is Juan. Can we get Juan?
Can't be Juan. He already hit.
No.
Batting, Ronald Torres.
Oh, the batter is Ron Torres.
What's this name?
Member of the Cubs.
Not even on here.
That's a strike. No balls and 1 strike.
This is a new pitcher, right?
Anthony Janino.
Anthony Janino is not pitching for the Americans. Strike 2. Little curveball there. No balls and 2 strikes. To Ron Torres. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And the inning is over. After 2.5 innings, the score remains Americans 2, Nationals 2. No. You know, Mick, we had, I hate to even bring it up, but I'll bring it up anyways. We had our 50th class reunion from Revere High School on August 17th. And guys I haven't seen in a number of years, many, many years. And what were we talking about? Little League.
Little League.
We played Little League ball together and what have you.
Yeah, well, that's
you know?
what I'm saying to you.
And I haven't seen these guys in 50 years for some of them. You know?
You know, it seems unbelievable.
Yeah, it's
But
it's a great
so
honor.
good.
the story that I always like to
But
tell
that's
people.
one of the keys to keep them busy.
My
So
year-
They got something to do.
Yes.
When
Yep.
they're idle and they get
Yes.
and guilty
That's
by
when they're the most dangerous.
Yeah.
association,
Most dangerous.
That's when it's most dangerous.
Yeah.
And they're in the danger zone
All
now.
the
You know-
time, Mickey.
People think that these 12 years old don't think, well, I go below that.
Yeah.
You
And
have
I'm
to.
talking kids 3rd, 4th, and
Great.
5th grade.
Yes, yes.
They certainly know, and I tell them, you don't have to talk to them about big stuff. You talk to them about watching who's next year, who might drop a pill in your drink. Don't take a ride with a
Yeah,
stranger.
I know.
What are these people thinking about? You know, when they don't teach these kids.
Yeah.
It's a sick time, Mick, right now. It's a sick
That's
time.
why a
understand
program
that,
like this
but
is so
these-
important, Mick,
these
you
young-
know?
These young children, they got brains and they grow every day.
That's right.
Yeah.
Every day.
That's right.
You know,
Just let me say before you say anything, it's a
Go
great
ahead.
honor for me to be sitting here with such distinguished gentlemen and contributors to the youth of this city. I just hope one day I'm remembered for this because it's something that we do on our own time. Ronnie knows it's a volunteer job. Nobody gets paid for this. Ronnie used to say, Ronnie, you know, you're worth every penny. Ronnie used to turn around and say, I don't get anything because we take
A penny.
out of our daily lives, out of our work days and everything like that. You come after and you deal with the kids and you deal with their problems and you deal with their issues. The parents drop them off and you deal with their issue. You know how it is, Ronnie. You've
these
dealt
are all volunteers, remember.
with everybody.
Stephen, when you lay your head on that pillow, you
Yeah.
can say you've done your
Thank
job
God.
Yeah.
and you did what you had to do, and you can look in the mirror and face yourself.
That's right. And also,
And don't forget our volunteers, the video people. All right, leading
Wow,
off.
yeah.
Who's this?
George
Our
Quintana.
friend Joe up there. He's
Leading off in the bottom of the 3rd, we have George Quintana,
Quintana.
a member of the Angels. He's leading off in the bottom of the 3rd with the score tied at 2-2. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 1. You know, Steve, I didn't get a chance to mention this, but not that I'm prejudiced, but Revere Little League is the best organized sport for children in the city of Revere, bar none.
Oh, yeah.
That's strike 2.
And that word organized means a lot.
Organized.
Means a lot.
no question. in my
Worldwide
mind.
organization. Worldwide. Little League Baseball. No balls and 2 strikes. Quintana.
Big Bristol.
Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He pulled a string on him. Strike 3. Good pitch and an 0-2 count. That's 1 down.
Alejandro Arango. Alejandro.
Stephen, did that young girl play in your league?
The girl that was up at bat?
Yes.
No, she's from Winthrop.
Oh, I
She's
thought
from
I
Winthrop.
heard you
We
say-
did have girls, Mickey.
Yeah.
Throughout
The batter,
Yeah.
Alejandro Arango,
Arango.
member of the Pirates.
We've had girls, Mickey.
Oh, you
Girls
did?
that would strike me out.
Foul back. Good cut of the fastball there. Good cut, Mick. You see that? Good
I
swing.
grew up with girls. We called them tomboys.
Yeah, but nowadays, Mick, they go into softball. But the ones that stay in the little league and they play, I give them a hell of a lot of credit. They deal with kids like this. Look at the size of this
I know.
boy throwing to her, you know?
Right.
Strike two, a good swing at a fastball, a little bit high. No balls and 2 strikes to Arango, member of the Pirates.
He's also in our regular season program. He's
Yep.
on the White Sox.
He was on the White Sox in our regular season program. Here's the pitch.
Ooh,
Foul ball. Hit off the end of the bat down the first base line. Now, Steve, let me ask you. Steve, this is the last game of the year.
Yes.
This is it. After this, the league is closed down till the spring.
But the board it keeps on going.
Right?
And that's when my phone will start ringing again.
Yes.
Yeah. That's a ball and 2 strikes.
You know why Mickey's mentioning this phone?
Thankfully, I love it.
Mickey contributes and gets people to contribute to this program, and without Mickey, we wouldn't have anything. I'm telling you, Mickey's the best. We love Mickey.
Strike 3, good swing. Fastball a little bit low. That's another strikeout. We have 2 outs. And the batter
Samarian. In the age.
is Brandon Samanian,
Samanian, yeah.
member of the Athletics.
Batting, Brandon Sarmanian.
Ooh,
got
foul
the umpire,
ball.
got the umpire.
Got the umpire in the right side. The right side.
under his arm.
Yeah. That stung, as they say. That stung. Yeah. That's under the pad, as they say, Mick, on the right arm, under the right arm.
That's Rich Manasian,
Not
the
to get
umpire.
off the
Yeah,
subject.
that's Rich Manasian, the umpire. He looks like he's all right, though. Go ahead, Mick.
What do you think of our new manager, Farrell?
Oh, you know,
He's a well-versed guy.
working at Fenway as I do, and you know, Mick, we got to know him a little bit over the years. And a nice guy. They haven't named a pitching coach yet, but nice guy. And I think if you check the record, Mick, the young pitchers on the Red Sox, Buckholz, Lester, pitchers like that, they thrived under him when he was pitching
Yeah, well,
coach.
let me say-
He left, and they started to go the opposite direction. So let's see what happens. We'll have to see what happens. Go ahead.
He's a very
That's low.
intimidating figure.
Sure. Former Marine, isn't he a former Marine?
Yeah. So
About 6 foot something.
when he barks,
Yeah.
They
They
go
listen.
listen.
I feel
Yeah.
bad for Bobby
that
Valentine.
means a lot.
Yeah.
I really do.
Yeah.
Bobby Valentine took a hard break. Caught a bad break.
Yeah, I think, yeah.
He's a good manager.
Oh,
Bobby Valentine.
he
took
he's
a hard one.
handless. Are you kidding me?
Walked into a wrong situation,
Oh,
I think.
they were
2-2.
fucked them all away. No question about it.
Here we go. That's high. 3-2.
Full count.
We have 2 out, nobody on, the bottom of the 3rd inning. Here's the windup. Mitch. There's a looper in the left field. Oh, over the head of the shortstop. That's in for a base hit. And Sarmanian is at first base, shaking his hand on a cold night.
David Diaz.
Used to call that a
Yeah.
Texas leaguer.
Yeah. The batter is David Diaz, member of the Athletics. We have a man on first and 2 out.
Batting, David Diaz.
Well, we said we're going to put that field in.
We're going to do it.
Yeah.
A little bit low, ball 1.
What were we just talking about? The city itself, I believe, received a $4.4 million grant for a new football stadium.
Yeah, he told me. Danny said I'm going to put the field.
That's a strike, a ball and a strike. Do you know where they're going to do that, Mick?
At the old football field.
Fall Revere Stadium.
Oh, they're going to do Paul Revere Stadium
The
over.
whole stadium.
Artificial turf or what?
Everything.
Everything.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
Everything. All brand new.
And I guess in that same site, Ronnie, where the Hill Park is in the basketball court side, this is what I'm hearing.
That's where McKinley's
That's what the new
gonna be.
McKinley's going to be. So
Right.
And how much was it? 4-point-something million?
$4.4 million grant,
Wow.
federal grant.
That would be terrific.
I mean, Danny's doing what he said he was going to do.
Yeah.
No, he said
That's a
that.
ball.
Yep.
Dan said, he said.
Going to second. No, he's in there.
He's in there.
Now at second base with 2 out. The count is 3-1 on the hitter. On Diaz.
He's a scrappy little guy, too. Good
A little
eye.
bit low, ball 4.
Good eye.
First and second and 2 out. And the
Christian
batter
Acuna.
is Christian Acuna. Remember the Angels?
I think Joe's doing a pitching change here. Yeah, he is.
It looks like we have a change on the mound.
And Scotty Manifesco's coming in.
Good job by
Briston.
Lewis.
Briston Maynard.
The new pitcher is Briston.
No, Ronnie. Briston Maynard was the pitcher who just got relieved, and Scotty.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, Maynard was the pitcher just relieved, and the new pitcher is Scotty Manifesco. Remember the Mets? Good ball player. Remember him from the last couple of years. Good ball player.
I'm telling you, Ronnie knows 99.9% of these children, even the ones that are 12 now, they came up in his program when Ronnie was president.
I remember them when they were little.
I remember T-ball. You know?
Yeah. We have 2 out here in the bottom of third with 2 on in the tie game. And Manifesco is taking over on the mound. Steve, let me ask you this. Are they on a pitch count?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're still abiding by all the Little League rules.
Yeah.
Little League in the last 4 or 5 years has done tremendous work for these young gentlemen's arms. I also know a couple of children in the city who didn't come up through our program who ended up playing ball with my son, Matthew, at the high school, and they've already gone through labrum surgery because without that pitch count, you don't know how many pitches these kids throw.
It's the best thing that I can see in my time to count pitches, save the arms of these kids if they want to go on and play baseball in high school or what have you.
We're the only organization that uses it.
And in Revere, we're the only organization that goes by that rule.
Yep.
That's a strike to Christian Acuna.
I can attest to that. I pitched 14 innings as a freshman against Winthrop
How'd that
and
feel?
won the game.
How'd that feel?
That's a ball. 1-1 on Acuna with 2 on and 2 out here in the bottom of the third. A tie game, 2-2. But you're right, Steve. That is a terrific rule that was put in, I think it was about 3 years ago.
Yes, by Little League International.
Yeah. Great rule. Saves the arms of these kids. Some of these kids were throwing 120, 130 pitches in a ball game.
They were going by innings.
Yeah.
One kid go through a 40, 50 pitch inning. I mean, how can you tell? I mean, if you're not counting what he's doing. And then when the game's
3-1 in the batter.
No child's going to come up and tell you that they want to come out of a game.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Even a pro.
Even a pro, yeah.
That's a strike. Full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes with 2 out and 2 on.
Did you notice Fister got hit with a line drive and
Yeah.
didn't come out of the game?
Strike 3 calls. And that's the end of the third inning.
No,
The
I
score
couldn't-
remains 2-2. Go ahead, Mick.
6'9".
Yeah.
Fister.
Right in the back of the head. I
Right
saw
on the
it.
side there, yeah. And he stood in the game.
Send Jared up. Here we go. Here we go.
Neil Diamond. The line. He's still going strong. Yeah.
Go on, Ronnie.
Okay. Sweet Caroline.
By Billy.
Sweet Caroline.
I hear that
Neil
every
Diamond.
game at
Still
Fenway.
going strong. We're talking about that Fister got hit in the side of the
Yeah,
head.
right.
And Caroline. Cal.
Give me that for a minute.
Kyle Rosa, is he here?
Oh, listen, Ronnie. He escapes every time. He doesn't want any recognition to this league. Carl Rosa started this league, okay, and runs it, this summer program, and he still runs it, and he spends 90% of his life down here, okay? So he never wants the spotlight. He doesn't want it. I know him and Mickey go at it once in a while. It took him about 3 weeks to get Mickey a hat, but that was all Carl's fault. Here, Mickey, say some words about Carl.
But I got it now.
Yeah, right. You got his hat.
I got it on.
Here we go in the top of the fourth.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, one more special treat for you. Today we have Mariah, Corey, Todd, and Dylan, and we're going to sing Take Me Out to the Ball Game.
Oh.
Come on, Janino, get in there.
Casey, I'm sorry, Casey.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the ball game. Let me something to the ball. I will purify you. This is for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. So it's 1, 2, 3, stretch your out at the ball game.
Good job.
Okay, good job. Good job. Here we go.
It's like,
Really there, we were.
Oh, yeah.
he's a great guy, Billy, I'll tell you.
Oh, yeah.
Scotty Manifesco.
Okay, here we go. Leading off the top of the fourth, we have Scotty Manifesco. For the Nationals. Scotty, member of the Mets.
Now batting, Scott Manifesco.
That's ball one, down and away. 1-0. We're still tied at 2 in the top of the fourth. A little bit low, 2-0. That's a strike, 2 balls, 1 strike. You know, Steve, let me just say this about our summer program here. I know when it was started, we didn't know how well it was going to do. It's done extremely well over the years. It's now 9 years. Foul ball, 2-2. But you know, Steve, one thing I will say, it has become a model program for other cities and towns in our district to copy.
Sure.
Because they all want to know how we did it, how does it work, you know, what's the schedule look like, you know.
You know how you tell them how you did it?
Yeah.
Hard work.
That's right.
Yeah.
And this
And all your
program
volunteers,
also
like
gave
Steven
birth to a
said.
16 to 13-year-old program that we run at the high school.
Correct. The new program down there, what's this, the 3rd year?
It's a senior league program.
Senior league program, 13 to 16-year-olds. And the games are played at the high school during the summer.
Yeah, right.
We just finished up today.
In fact, today was the last day. That's right. Today was the last day.
And the Mets won the championship.
And the Mets in the 13 to 16-year-old group won the championship. As the Angels won the championship here in the 9 to 12.
Didn't they honor them,
That's
Stephen?
foul.
Stephen, did they get honored at the council?
That was the White Sox. That was our
Okay.
regular season champions.
Okay.
Got honored at the council. They went 22-0. Yes, he did a speech.
Yes.
How about himself?
All right, 3-2. Here we go.
How about his team? He did very well. Ooh.
Foul back. Oh, right off the tree and down the hill. Count remains 3 balls and two strikes on Manifesco. And here in the top of the 4th inning. Swing and a miss. Looked like a changeup. 1 down.
Oscar Rusindo.
Happy birthday to you.
It's Oscar's birthday today.
Oh, it must be Oscar's birthday. They're singing happy birthday to the batter. That would be Oscar Rudicindo. Today happens to be his birthday. He tips his cap. I like that. He tips his cap.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Oscar.
He's 13 years old. Yeah. Little tip. He was also a member of the Mets.
Oscar was also part of that White Sox championship team.
Right, he was on the White Sox championship team, which I believe went 22-0.
22-0.
22-0, amazing. Little bit outside ball one. That's really something when you think about it, Kyle. Steve, going 22-0 for the whole season.
A lot of practice.
Yeah.
A lot of
right,
practice.
yeah.
Imagine that, Mick,
Yeah.
22-0.
You told me, yeah.
Remember the Patriots when they went 18-0?
Yeah.
That's 2-0.
One of our guys was on the Dolphins, 17-0.
That's right.
Delgazio.
That's right.
That's a
I
strike.
had him on TV.
Strike swinging, 2 balls and 1 strike
He didn't play much because of
on Rudicindo.
Shula loves it.
Oscar is a member of the Mets.
Well, I don't blame him.
Here's the pitch.
Ooh,
Swing and a miss, strike 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
we also implemented, as you know, Ronnie, the third drop strike this year.
Right, that's a new rule in Little League Baseball. Yeah. If the catcher drops a third strike, the batter can run to first, has to be thrown out. That's strike 3 swinging, and there's 2 outs. That's a brand new rule, Steve, this year in Little League Baseball.
We were 1 out of 3 in our district that implemented it. We were out of 3 of the, out of how many teams we have in our district, how many cities. We were the 3rd out of the 16 cities.
Yeah.
There was 3 of us that implemented that this year, and it was very good. The kids are learning.
Was it optional, Steve, or
Yes,
what?
it was. It was optional. We decided to do it.
Good idea. I think it's a good idea.
Bristol, Maine. Bristol's a big boy. Look at him.
Uh,
David Ortiz. Look at
Bristol Maynard's up from
him.
Lynn.
Just like David Ortiz.
Big boy. And I guarantee you, if he ever connects, he's going to wake somebody up in the apartment buildings.
Good. Let him
Yeah,
win.
oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Clang.
I mean, look, he's all legs,
Yeah.
all upper body, legs. Look at him. Strong kid.
Strong kid. Steve, how many home runs did he hit during the summer? Do you know?
5.
He had 5 home runs.
Yeah.
It's amazing he kept the ball in the ballpark, without
Well,
hitting
they
him out.
walked him a lot, Ronnie.
Yeah.
That's what they did. You got a big target up there.
What's the home run leader have? How many home runs?
Well, in the summer program, we really don't keep it, track of it. It's more of a fun, instructional
Yeah.
program. During the regular season, I mean, they've gone down, Mickey. They've gone down.
Oh, good swing.
We are all
2 balls
using
and 2
compliant
strikes.
Bats now. A couple of years ago, when the Giants won the championship, we had over 30 home runs. That's when all the bats were being used, and now they're complying with these bats, and they've gone down big time. I mean, it'll probably go down to wood pretty soon.
Yeah. Outside. That's
I mean, you
a
guys
full
play with
count.
wood,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's all. When I played, that's all we used.
but I think everybody should play with the wood.
Ball 4. He heads down to first.
All the way. He's
No, he ain't going. No, he's holding up. Catcher's got the ball. Okay, we
gave
have
it away.
2 out and a man on first.
Ronnie, we have to stick to every bat that these children use. They have Little League approved stickers on them.
That's a safety issue, right?
Every single bat has to go through a list of 2,000 bats. We've gone through that this year.
Well.
Painstaking.
Yeah.
They have to be stickered with a special sticker, but for water.
Now batting,
Oh.
Matthew Cravota.
The batter, Matthew Cravota,
He's one of the only lefties.
member of the Mets. Ball gets away. He's down to second, safe. Bristol Maynard made it down to second. He's now at second base. He's the tie-breaking run with 2 outs. That's a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the windup and the 1-1 pitch. That's high and outside, ball 2.
I also want to give props to Donnie Goodwin. Donnie Goodwin was down here one day, and we were talking about Little League, and he played with Carl Rosa. He said Carl Rosa hit about 35 home runs in one season. He was telling me there used to be trees out here where those apartment buildings are. You guys called it the pit, right?
Yeah.
He says they were hitting these balls into that pit, which you see Route 16 now is right there. So
You're right. All right, we got 3-1 here. on Matthew. Running now at third base with 2 out. That's low in the dirt, ball 4. Cravata walks, runs down to first. We have first and third and 2 out.
Steven, you never said what the count was on that.
What?
On the pitcher.
On the pitcher?
Yeah, the phones, I mean, the mics were out.
Oh, the pitch count.
The pitch count.
The pitch count. What we were talking about was Little League implemented about 4 years ago, I think Ronnie, 3 or 4 years ago, a mandatory pitch count. They broke it down by age groups, and they went through these tests with these human guinea pigs, what an arm could take before it starts having problems and stuff like that. And they went through these tests and they came up with these numbers, which we abide by like a Bible nowadays. Like the 12-year-olds have 85 pitches. Once they're done with 85 pitches, they cannot pitch no more, and they need the full week rest. In the old days, they used to pitch by inning. They used to give you 2 or 3 innings a week. Well, I've been involved in games where a pitcher can throw 40 pitches in 1 inning. Just think if that kid does that in 3 innings, that's 120 pitches. Major League players don't do that.
Yeah.
You know,
That's a good rule.
Yeah, oh yeah,
That's a
definitely.
good rule. Like Ron said later on in life, he wanted his, baseball was his game.
Cesar Carrero is the batter. Member of the Cubs. He's from Lynn. Swing and a miss. Ball gets away. Runner coming home, and he scores. He scores. Tough pitch down and away. Got away from the catcher. And the score is now the Nationals 3 and the Americans 2. We have a runner at second with 2 out. Cesar Carrero of Lynn, from Lynn, member of the Cubs, is up. That gets away. Runner goes to third. Catcher lost that ball, hit the backstop, came right back to hit the umpire. Have a ball and a strike. A ball and a strike on Carrero. Here's the pitch. Gets away, but not far enough. That's ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. Steve, do you know what league Carrero played for in Lynn?
Pine Hill.
He was also Pine Hill. You know, I don't know if you knew this, Steve, but you probably do, but Pine Hill is the smallest league in the city of Lynn.
Yes. Out of what, 5, Ronnie?
Right? I believe they have either 3 or 4 major league teams. That's it.
Wow.
Yeah, at one time they had only 3.
Wow.
That's outside.
Ball
3 and 1. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's they border Westland.
Yes.
I think they border Westland Little League.
Yes.
And they were losing their players because they were right across the border. And Pine Hill, I don't know how. Whoa! High fly deep to right that goes foul right down by the batting cage. Got a good piece of that. Full count, 3 and 2. Three and 2. Here we go. Oh, had to be a breaking pitch. Had to be a breaking pitch. Good pitch on a 3-2 count. And that's the end of the top of the 4th. The score, the Nationals 3, the American League 2.
If you ever had your sausage with peppers and onions, you still have a chance. Sausages, peppers, onions.
Jared.
Joe.
This is Steve again, President of Revere Little League. I'm here with one of the players, Jared Capola. Jared started here when he was a young kid. I've seen Jared grow up. Turn around, Jared. Face the camera, Jared. Jared, wave. I'm going to give the microphone to Jared. Jared's 11 years old. He has another year before he goes up to Babe Ruth. I'm going to have Jared say some words about the league. You had fun this year and how the league was to you, Jared.
The league was pretty fun, and it's like, I don't know, it's just a really good league, and you get to it's really fun. Like, yeah, and all my friends are here and stuff. And like, I don't know, it's just really fun to play with your friends and stuff. So yeah.
Thank you, Jared. Thank you, Jared.
Am I done?
Yeah, you're done, Jared. All right. I don't know if the cameras can take a look at the field a little bit. The field is immaculate. I mean, this is October. Look at the way this field looks. This is all volunteer work we do here. Nobody's getting paid for this. This is all volunteer work. And we are, as you can see, the sponsors from the city out there. You have close to 70 or 80 sponsors. I mean, it's a good thing to keep this alive, you know. We're always looking for donations. The Little League's always looking for volunteers, always looking for somebody to come in to take our places. Because, you know, there'll be times when we age out of this and we need other people to take this over. I mean, I'm just telling you, parents, I mean, if you can find some time in your day, you can do this. Thank you. Here's Ronnie again.
Are we on? Okay. Here we are in the bottom of the fourth. We have a new pitcher. Oscar Rudicindo is now pitching for the Nationals.
You know, Ron, I think
Yes, go ahead.
I was in the 7th grade at the McKinley School when I started pitching. But I pitched, I caught, I played it. But that was one of the things, 12 years old, but we didn't have the Little League and this organized.
I know.
They are here.
Well, you know, when I started,
We certainly never played on a field like this.
well, you know, Mick, when I played Little League, all right, there were 4 major league teams in the East and 4 in the West. There was no minor league, no T-ball, nothing else. You either made the major leagues or you didn't play. That was back in the 50s.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Here we go. Anthony Giannino's at the plate. That's ball 1. Rudicindo, the new pitcher for the Nationals, here in the bottom of the fourth. The Nationals are leading 3-2. A little bit outside ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes.
I also want to mention Ronnie's family was involved in this program for a long time.
There's a fly ball to right field. Right fielder makes the catch. A fair ball, he makes the catch.
And Ronnie's daughter was involved, Stacy, who passed away. How many years has it been, Ronnie?
7 years.
And she spent her life down here in that concession stand, giving her time along with her dad down here. And I just want to mention that. Another volunteer who we dearly miss that spent a lot of her time down here with her father. Thank you.
Yeah, she lived for
my
this.
favorite phone girl.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, you
And what
hit
is-
the nail right on the head.
And my Stacy, what did
Stacy, I
Stacy
think
call you all the time?
Oh,
Uncle Mick.
yeah.
Uncle Mickey.
Oh, I think of her all the time.
I know.
All the time. Unbelievable.
The batter is Joe Gendro. We have 2 balls and no strikes on Joe. You know, she
I'm glad you
when
brought
she was
that up, Stephen.
when she was here, she would be here in the hottest days, the coldest nights.
Never complained.
Never
Never
complained.
ever
You
complained.
never heard her complain. And if I complained, she used to let me hear it. You know, but
She was great on the phone.
Oh
let me tell
yeah,
ya.
she was.
Great on the telephone, on the telethon there. She was great on that phone.
I don't have to tell you, she is missed. Believe me,
Oh,
she is missed.
you don't tell me. That's for sure.
That's 3-0 on Gendro.
Which one is Angela's kid? She said he's the smallest.
Ball 4. Who's that?
Number 5 on the Pirates. You'll see him with the black uniform.
Stephen knows.
I know.
Gendro takes a
She
walk.
said he's the smallest one out there. Is he?
With 1 out.
Has he been up at all yet?
Yeah, he's been up.
Okay.
The batter is Jared Capola, member of the Angels. We have 1 out, a man on first. There's a loop at a second. Oh, he drops it.
Oh, you get the second guy.
Oh, throw to second in time. He gets the force at second base. He looked towards first, changed his mind, right. Went to second. That's 2 outs.
That little guy runs second base.
Nicholas Hawkins is the batter, member of the Angels. Who's that second baseman out there, Steve?
That's that little guy, Cadero.
Yeah, that little guy. Great play.
Segura. Miguel Segura made that play at second base for the Nationals. Swing and a miss, strike 1. That's Nicholas Hawkins at the plate. That's outside. The ball gets away. Capola gets down to second. Capola's a tying run at second base. Yeah. Ground ball on the first. He has it. Steps on the bag for the third out. Oh, excuse me. I thought that was a third out. Yes, it was the third out. Ron is not usually wrong on that one. Okay, we're on top of the fifth inning.
Yep.
The new pitcher for the Americans is Nicholas Hawkins. Remember the Angels? He'll be starting on the mound in the top of the fifth for the Americans. Score is 3-2 the Nationals.
So that's the new thing now, Stephen. 85 pitch count.
Yeah.
Well, I think Ron alluded to the fact that there will, if a person or one of these young boys want to go on in life playing ball, that's going to make a big difference.
Oh yeah, you know, there's no doubt,
I think, Stephen, you alluded to the fact you said no kid wants to come out. You can bet your life even pros don't want to come out.
All right, here we go. The batter is Derek Seidlinger, leading off the top of the fifth. You know, Mick, I'll tell you this. When I was a kid and I knew Guy Melly as a coach and what have you in this program, Guy Melly, and I coached with him for 2 years before I took over my own team. He used to tell his pitchers all the time, and that's something that lived with him right to the very end. He said, throw 2 pitches, overhand and hard, and if you want to change, you go to a changeup. That was it. No curveballs, no splitters, nothing. That's a strike.
That's what happened.
A ball and a strike. He always said, throw it overhand and hard, and then if you want a second pitch, a changeup.
When you're young, it's no good for them to be called curves.
You don't feel that they don't know what pain is.
Yeah,
They think
right.
it's something that goes away the next day.
Yeah, right.
That's high. 2 balls and a strike. You know, the funny thing is, they don't realize it now, but it comes back, Steve, to get them later on when the field is expanded at the high school level.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Nice hit.
Ground ball to short. Oh, nice play. Throw to first in time. Good play by Capola there at shortstop. Played the hop and made the throw. Good throw. 1 out.
I'm not going to name the child's name, but I personally know a child who 16 years old, played for the high school team last year, went through labrum surgery this offseason, and he's going through rehab right now. That's a 16-year-old boy who had his muscles put together. I mean,
high school kid.
High school kid.
Sure, because he's never going to tell you he's hurting when he's out on the
Mickey,
field.
you know the high school. There's 7-inning games.
Yeah.
Who's this kid?
This is
Martinez?
No. What teams are in the Mets? Oh, Cubs.
Cubs.
Look at the Cubs. How many kids are in the Cubs? 3 of them?
Carrero, Green, Suburvi.
That's him, Juan Suburvi.
The batter's Juan Suburvi from the Cubs. The count is 2-0. He's also from Lynn, by the way. That's outside ball 3. 3 balls and no strikes. Here leading off with 1 out in the top of the fifth.
Just a plug in for Kyle. We're doing sausage, pepper and onion today. It's a fundraiser for us. It's our last fundraiser. Kyle has put together some sausage, pepper and onion.
Ground ball to first.
$3.50 for sausage, pepper and onion. Unbelievable. Kyle spent the whole morning cooking them.
That's unreal. No, knowing Kyle, I can understand that.
Yeah.
All right, 2 down. A ground ball to first, unassisted play by the first baseman.
We had also done steak dip dinners, Ronnie, lobster roll dinners, meatball, spaghetti dinners here during the summer program. And it's unbelievable how people come out and we all have a great time down here, and it goes back to the kids. Everything goes back to the kids. That's one thing about this
It's
league,
great.
Ronnie. It goes
It's
back
great.
to the kids.
Great. Okay.
Now batting, Ryan Green.
The batter is Ryan Green. Ryan is from Chelsea, a member of the Cubs. When we were kids, we used to say, Chelsea by the sea.
That's right. Well, Revere was Chelsea at one time, right?
Remember that?
Yeah.
Chelsea by the sea.
Somebody told me a long time ago that Revere was Chelsea. This was all
Revere
Chelsea.
was not Chelsea.
Was not Chelsea.
That's
Yeah.
correct.
We were
No,
part-
it's right.
we were not Chelsea.
Not Chelsea. That's
It was-
correct.
First it was Romney March.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. And if you don't believe us, you go to City Hall, look at the plaque on the top,
Yeah.
the logo, and you'll see it.
That's why you got the
That's high.
academy over there named
Romney Marsh Academy.
Marsh
That's
Academy.
correct. You know, I was down watching.
Cemetery.
My neighbor plays soccer for the girls team at the high school, and I went to a game last week. They were playing Salem.
At the turf field?
Yeah, at the turf field. That is really a nice little field. You know, and the people come in and you know the turf field behind the high school, the soccer field. They love to play on it. Doesn't matter if it's raining or it's no mud. And you could play 1,000 games on that field. You know,
Ron, the only thing about that turf, and they find that out even on the basketball courts, it's the hot top.
Yeah.
It's flat top. Why do you think they like to come to the Boston Garden?
Yeah.
That's a wooden floor.
It's a wooden floor.
Parquet.
Yeah, real wood.
Now, and on the turf, you'll find that these professional football players have got more injuries, knee-wise stuff, because there's no give. The only one I think is the two are the Raiders and the Redskins.
the count is 2-2.
They have the regular field, and they won't do it anything different.
But I notice now Chelsea has an artificial surface, and Everett has an artificial surface.
Yeah. The first one to do it was East Boston, and that was that old AstroTurf.
That's correct, right at the airport. At the airport.
Yeah, it's getting better, but it's still not the real field.
No.
Like this field.
This is grass, Mickey.
Yeah.
This is real grass.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean.
Even the clay this year, we used the red clay this year. Yeah. I thought it'd give it a Fenway look this year.
Yeah, like when they're young
Strike
and
three.
in high school, these...
2 down.
Doesn't do anything.
3 outs?
But later on, you know about it.
Excuse me, that's 3 outs, and the inning is over. At the end of 4.5 innings.
Steve, President Revere Little League again. I'm talking to one of our players from the Pirates here, Joe Gendrow. He's a pitcher for the Pirates, right, Joe? Lefty?
Could be longer.
Joe is first year in our program, actually second year in our program. Joe was in a couple of years ago. I'm just going to give you the mic, Joe. You tell them what kind of time you had this year with your friends and what you like about the program, all right, Joe?
I had a really fun time experiencing like how to play with new people.
I love it.
And having fun with the team. And I had a lot of fun. Even though we didn't have a winning record, I still had a lot of fun.
You know, don't leave yet, Joe. It's not about winning, it's about getting better, and it's about meeting new people. And that's what we try to do here. We try to bring people together here, so at least he'll have an experience of kids that he usually doesn't see during the regular season. But Joe is one of the good players here, one of the good kids here, and I thank him and his dad, Roland Gendrow, too. Thank you so much. Thank you, Joe.
She's a swimmer. So she's running down the street like what up? My G look good, but she ain't no cutout. Shut up, you talk too much, you get crushed. I'll be right here coming from down the deck. That's all day, homie, don't run up. Cause my crew's so top like a Tonka track.
Now batting, Luis Vidal.
There's a shot in the gap in right field. He's going to the fence, heading to second. Oh, high throw.
Oh, they shut him off. They shut him down. Nice play.
All right, a good smash. That was Louis
Vidal.
Louis Vidal.
Randy Matarazzo's up now.
He smacked that ball hard past the second baseman all the way to the fence. The batter is Randy Radoazzo. Remember the Angels?
Talking to his dad.
Talking to his dad, is the third base coach. We have the tying run at second base with nobody out in the bottom of the 5th inning.
I think the scoreboard went out, Ronnie. I got to get this back.
Okay. There's the bunt on the front of the plate. Too late. Nice bunt right in front of the plate.
Jeez, that was a professional bunt.
That was a beautiful bunt. And if you saw him, he did everything fundamentally sound at the plate.
Yeah.
Squared around, got the ball down on the ground.
First thing he taught all of the pitchers.
And then you put your head down and run.
Was Leo Shea, was my coach.
Yeah.
Turn around and you face them. You know, Ron, that disturbs me. In the big leagues, a lot of them don't know how to bunt.
Yeah, I know.
Especially if
they don't want to either.
Oh, well, that's so bad. That was a good time for a bunt.
There we go.
Oh, it's fair. That's staying fair. He touched it. A fair ball. It's fair, right?
I'm not sure.
Fair ball, foul ball? Oh, fair, right? Fair.
That was a fair ball.
Yeah, the ball stayed fair.
Yeah.
Stayed fair. He picked it up.
Wait a minute, hold it.
Hold on.
The hit his foot.
It went off his foot. It went
All
off
right.
his foot. Okay.
He's an honest man, the hitter.
Hit his foot.
Hit his foot. The ball went fair, but it hit his foot.
Oh, okay.
That's a strike. That's Dominic Sacramone from Everett.
Yeah. We just think of the friendships these kids made this year that they would have never did it anywhere else. I mean, where are they going to meet each other, you know?
Is he okay? I don't know if they're checking him, but
well,
it right off his left foot. So we have no balls and a strike. I'm amazed at this girl that's catching for the. She is about as good as I've seen.
Oh, yeah. And you've seen a couple of them.
Yeah.
I'm thinking your time. My neighbor, I guess my backdoor neighbor, his daughter played for you.
Who's that?
I don't remember his name. It's my neighbor. I know him by his first name. He told me that his daughter she played for Pruitt. She was one of the better girls in the league back in the day. She played for John Pruitt, or his brother, Pruitt's brother, Paul Pruitt. And this girl,
I can remember I had a girl play for me when I was the manager of the Indians years ago.
You remember her name?
Yeah, it was John DeMaury's daughter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Stacy?
John DeMaury. What was it? Anna DeMaury. And Anna was a good player.
Then.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Ground ball right to the third baseman. Throw to first in time. The runner held up. Nice play by the third baseman there, Steve. Nice play.
And that was a great play.
There's one out. One out. Run is still at second and third. Nice play by the third baseman. He got the ball right at third base, Steve, and made a nice throw to first.
He held him. He looked him over, and then he threw it. This is Quintana, George Quintana.
Now,
George Quintana is up.
George Quintana.
One out, second and third. Squares around. That's a strike.
Oh, look at her.
No contact.
I'm telling you, they're not going to steal on this catcher.
Yeah, I tell you.
Right in front of her.
Yeah.
Smart girl.
What did we say? She was from Winthrop? Is that what you said?
From Winthrop, yep.
Yeah. Sierra, right?
Yep.
Foul back. You know, and she's been catching these kids who throw real hard. I mean, these kids are throwing hard.
She catches Oscar. She catches Scotty Manifesco.
How did she do during the season?
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Who was the coach of the Mets this year?
Joe Seidlinger.
Joe Seidlinger coached the Mets?
You know Joe very well.
Yeah. Good coach, knows baseball.
12 years.
Oh!
Mistake.
He threw it away.
Mistake. Run scores.
And the run scores, and the game is tied.
3-3.
They try to pick him off at third base, but the throw got away from the third baseman. It was high, but it looked like it hit him right in the glove and got away.
I think they try to do a little trickery there.
Yeah.
It didn't work out. Tied the game.
1-2. Tie game.
Yeah, tie game.
And they go ahead run at third with one out. Here in the bottom of the fifth. Here's the pitch. Inside. 2-2. It's working now, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll plug it in.
2-2. Strike three. Called.
No.
2 out. Alejandro Arango, member of the Pirates, is up with 2 on and a man on third in a tie ball game. In this our first annual Summer League All-Star game, Summer Fall League All-Star game. Swing and a miss. Low fastball.
Now batting, Alejandro Arango.
I was over at Stop and Shop today down there in Wonderland, and we walked in to get something, and they told us they were closing it down, and they were going to build a soccer stadium there, professional soccer stadium.
Yeah, at the old Wonderland.
Yes.
They're moving.
0-2 on Alejandro. Yeah,
Revere is going to be unbelievable the next few years.
And wait till the casino gets in here.
Oh, please.
That's high. A ball and 2 strikes.
Stephen, during my rookie years, 350, 400,000 people in this city. That dog track, they were bulging.
Oh, yeah.
At the seams.
Strike 3, swinging, and the inning is over.
Guys were working.
Yes.
After 5 complete, the score is now Nationals 3, Americans 3.
Well, that's what.
On a summer weekend. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
One thing that I love it.
The new pitcher for the Americans is Jared Coppola in the top of the 6th.
Geez, I was dying to get that in. You gave me an opening.
What is it?
What did he say?
He's talking about registration.
Huh?
We see Ronnie for a minute.
How about the registration?
I'm just going to talk about Kyle. Well, Kyle just came and approached me, and he wanted me to talk about the registrations that are coming up for Revere Little League. They'll be coming up, and we welcome all kids from this city to come and play Revere Little League. It's the only Revere Little League organized Little League in this city, which we're chartered under Little League International, and we look ages 5 and up to 12 years old. So if you, actually 4, I'm sorry, Ronnie, 4. So if you move to this city and you want to play, you'll know when our registrations are. We usually do flyers in the mail. Dates will be posted for our registrations. And please come down. You see what type of organization we have here. You see the fun we're having here with these kids, and it's a good thing. It's a good thing. The whole city of Revere together, it's a good thing. Very strong.
Okay, here we go. We're in the top of the 6th inning. Now, in Little League Baseball, they play 6-inning ball games. The game is tied, and I believe that, Kyle, if it remains tied, are they going to... Okay, we have Yasel Martinez from Lynn, from the member of the Mets, at the plate. Count is 1-0. A little bit of low, ball 2. Jared Coppola is now pitching for the American All-Stars. That's a strike. 2 balls. Did you ask him if it's tied, what they're going to do?
They'll keep playing.
Oh, they are? Oh, okay.
You play it out?
Yeah,
I'll play it
yeah.
out.
It's tied. Unless, what? That's 3-1. You know, I can think of, Steve, of no program anywhere around it that a parent would want to send their kid.
Oh, sure.
You know, except Revere Little League. This is the only place. 3-2, a good fastball.
Just to let people know that every coach and every board member in this program is quarried by 3 different quarry services. Not 1, but 3.
Again, a safety issue to help protect the children. That's low, ball 4. And Martinez will head to first. He is the go-ahead run, by the way.
They couldn't be in a better
Yeah,
environment.
you know.
And with the better, great bunch of guys coaching them.
Yeah.
Because all of them have kids playing there.
right.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of interest in it.
That's right.
Now this is the little kid,
They
right?
had the self-interest, and that means
Segura?
a lot.
Segura.
Yeah.
Miguel Segura.
The batter is Miguel Segura from Lynn, member of the Mets.
He's at 200 and something pounds.
Yeah. He's all of 50, maybe.
Yeah, minus 150.
Yeah.
Oh.
A little bit outside, ball 1.
Look at his eyes watching the ball go all the way to the
Yeah.
net. You don't see that.
Guaranteed, like a little pro.
I think they're looking for the bunt here, but I don't know if they're going to get it.
See? He's watching that
2-0.
ball going all the
Yeah.
way to the mid. When you see
Yeah.
kids just keep their head looking straight ahead.
Now, how old is he, do you think? He's 9, yeah. Wow, he's the youngest, one of the youngest. There's 2 9-year-olds.
So where you and him?
Oh, swing and a miss.
But to be picked on this, they got to be...
2-1 to Miguel Segura. Swing and a miss, strike 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here we are in the top of the 6th inning and a tie ball game. That's outside, ball 3. 3-2. Here's the pitch. Ground ball down to first. Hits the bag. It hits the bag.
Ball. He's going to third.
Runner going to third. The throw. He's safe.
They got him.
Segura down to second. He's safe. The ball gets away. The runner on third scores.
Ball goes flying.
And the Nationals take a 4-3 lead.
Top of the sixth inning.
The ball hit first base, got away into right field. The runner on first scored all the way at the throw to
Do you
third.
believe that happened the other night to Revere?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Same idea.
Third base with the ball hit the bag. That did.
Timeout.
Let me tell you something. As coaches, and Mickey would tell you, because Mickey coached and Ronnie coached,
Yeah.
we call that the circus inning.
The
Yeah.
circus.
When the kids start throwing the ball around, very undisciplined, because kids do get very undisciplined.
Bad news bears.
Yeah, that ball starts rolling, runs start scoring.
Steven, what is the criteria of picking these teams, these All-Stars?
Okay,
How are they picked?
These All-Stars were picked by the kids themselves from each team. We asked every child, besides the kids we asked every child to put on a piece of paper who they thought was an All-Star. And when we compiled the results, these were the children that were picked by their peers, not by the coaches and not by the league, by their peers.
I think that's a good idea in this age group.
Sierra O'Connell's at the plate with a man on third and nobody out. It's now 4-3, the Nationals. One and one.
Think about it, Mickey. This is our future.
Yeah, and there's no patronizing because
No.
after all, like I just said, they have fathers or uncles, whoever's coaching, and
Swing and
they
a miss.
might likely want to put their own.
I would do it for my child.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a
But
ball
that's a
and
good
2
idea,
strikes.
the peers. Excellent.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. 1 out. I think the National League over there would like to get this extra run in.
Steven.
Torres.
I keep looking at that.
Here we go, Ron Torres from the Cubs.
So small.
Ooh, tries to bunt, fouls it off.
Look at him.
Yeah.
He knows what he's doing, I'm telling you.
Okay, he was saying, I watched him with
Yeah.
Steve
See what he's
said,
doing?
Yeah.
He's watching his eyes,
Yeah.
watching the ball.
When do you
and
see
when
kids
he's gonna
do
catch
that?
it.
I
don't
know.
see kids
Yeah, I know.
What's the first thing you teach in baseball, Ronnie? Keep
Imagine
your eye on
how
the
Keep
ball.
your eye on the ball.
Yeah,
And he takes it very serious.
very serious.
Oh, you kidding me?
That's a brother combination when they came into the league. Him and his older brother came into the league together. So whoever drafted him got his
The
brother.
ball gets away.
Oh, he's going.
He
look at
stopped.
that.
I thought it was a foul ball, but it must have hit the shin guard of the catcher.
He moves like a bull.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I guarantee that ball goes rolling, he's coming home.
Oh, yeah. Oh, positive.
Watch him.
Outside, 1 and 2 on Torres. I'm kind of partial to kids named Ron. My own son is Ron Jr. Ooh, a changeup.
Change up again.
Oh, man.
Also
Boy,
want to
he was way out in front with that one.
Yeah.
Scotty Manifesco.
Here we are, back to Scotty Manifesco from the Mets.
I also want to tell the people out there listening that the hats and the shirts for the coaches were donated by Carl Rosa out of his own pocket. He bought the hats and the shirts out of his own pocket.
And they really look good, too.
That's a strike, 1 and 1. Yeah, well, that's what I want.
I'll get you in.
He got it. I got the big one, too.
Scotty's a good ball player,
Very good
right,
ball
Steve?
player. Yeah, he plays for the Giants.
That's foul back.
Nice kid. Good
Yeah,
family.
yeah. Yeah, good ball player. Good all-around ball player. Now, you know, sometimes these kids have one thing they're better at than another. This kid is good at everything.
Everything.
1-2. Outside, gets away.
Going home.
Here he comes, the throw. Too late. Too late. Look at that little guy. That little guy can fly.
Look at him. Look at him. It's like they're tossing him around.
They toss him like a little rubber ball. 5-3, Nationals now lead.
Come on, buddy. Come on, Scotty. You strike, Scotty, and then close. Go. Nice pitch.
Little down and away, ball 3. 3 balls and 2 strikes with 2 out, nobody on. In the top of the 6th, the Nationals now lead 5-3. Foul ball. Took a good cut at a fastball, a little high, fouled it back.
Let's go, Dom.
Oh.
Line drive to right.
Oh.
Base hit.
Oh.
He's going to third.
This is trouble run.
He's going to stop at third.
Oh, he's going. He's sending him home.
No, is he? Look at this. He's going to try to score. The throw, he scores. An inside the park home run. Inside the park home run for Scotty Manifesco. You were right, Steve. He didn't stop.
He didn't stop.
He did not stop.
The third base coach was waving him when he was coming around second.
You know, they call that the most exciting play in baseball. The inside the park home run.
Oh, positively.
Oh, wow, that was great. An inside the park home run makes it 6-3 Nationals.
Oscar Rosendo.
Oscar Rosendo. Low ball 1. A 3-run inning here for the Nationals in the top of the 6th to break the 3-3 tie.
Imagine that, Ron. We're in October, November almost.
I know. That's a strike, a ball and a
Next
strike.
week's November.
November 1st.
We're going to be having Thanksgiving.
Last year at this
My
time,
God.
it was snowing.
That's right. That's, we had that snowstorm.
Oh, that's a nice shot.
Foul ball. Right off the end of the bat. His hands are stinging, I guarantee you that. Two outs, nobody on. Here we go, 2 outs.
Come on, let's go.
Here's a pitch.
Nice pitch.
Oh, strike 3, a beautiful breaking ball.
Finally.
To end the inning.
Bottom of the 6th.
And here we go. At the
Wow,
end of
here we
5.5 innings, it's the Nationals 6, the Americans 3.
I have another young man with me, Mr. Anthony Giannino here. I know Anthony from football. I threw the ball to Anthony a million times, right, Anthony? I just want Anthony to say some things about kind of experience he had down here this year when the people he met and stuff like that. Here you go, Anthony.
Hi. In the beginning of the season, our coach Adam said, like, practice makes perfect. We always practice every day, and then we'll get better and better as we practice, and we got better, and we were in the playoffs and we got eliminated by the Angels. It was a close game.
What's the best thing, though, Jeff? Fun with your friends, right? That's all that matters is the fun part of it, right, Anthony?
Yeah.
You know, we'll throw some footballs to you soon enough, all right?
Yeah.
He's going to come back to Pop Warner football soon enough, okay?
Yep.
All right, Anthony, thank you so much. Thank you so much. That was Anthony Giannino. Thank you so much.
Would you have ever made that trade, Ted? Here we go in the bottom of the 6th. Brandon Samarian leads off for the Americans, and this is the bottom of the 6th, last inning. They need 3 to tie and 4 to win here.
And talking about Kyle again, what Kyle does for this league, and he doesn't want to show his face anymore. He comes down here. He spends, I believe, 90% of his day down this park. And again, kudos to Kyle for this. He organized this game tonight. He purchased the hats and the shirts for the coaches and the hats for the kids out of his own pocket. And he's a great guy. Kyle's a great guy. He's been part of this league for a long time.
Wrong with him.
What's wrong with Kyle?
Camera shy.
Yes, he is camera shy. Ronnie's known that for a long
I
time.
love him, but he is camera shy.
Yeah, he does an awful lot for this program, and he's done so over the last 10 years or so. And,
Let me tell you,
it's amazing what he does.
When he's after something for this, let me tell you,
He'll get it. He gets it.
Strike 3, swing and a miss, 1 down.
he is consistent on that phone. Let me tell you.
That brings up
He won't let you go.
David Diaz. David Diaz
This is another one.
from the Athletics. Yeah, soaking wet. With rocks in his pocket.
Here too. Watch, look at this one.
Another one. Yeah, the other one's smaller,
Oh yeah.
but he's little too. But I want to say one thing
Yeah,
about
go right
all
ahead.
these kids. They all got baseball savvy.
Yeah.
Oh sure.
Like Steve pointed out that little kid playing second base.
Yeah. Oh no, you're right.
Like he's watching that ball, from the pitcher to the
Ball one.
catcher, all of it.
Oh yeah. It's hard to teach
You
that.
know those eyes are sharp.
Yeah, yeah. Juno. You know, a lot of times kids that are rated and what have you on their ability to hit home runs. It's not a fair judgment of a kid, really, because a kid that hits home runs can also strike out a ton of times.
Well,
you know,
kidding me?
Well, you
that's
remember,
ball three.
In our times, striking out, you were ashamed.
Yeah.
Now
yeah.
even the pro players strike out how many times? Manny Ramirez, when he played Sox, half the times at bat he struck out. I mean, it's a different type of baseball now.
Right.
All your home run hitters strike out because
they're swinging for the fences, right?
Swinging for the fences.
That's a strike. Ooh, that was a good strike. 3-1.
We had talked about Joe DiMaggio. If he knew he had to hit a single to win the game, that's what he did.
That's what he did.
He didn't go for the home run.
Ball four.
Man on base.
We have a man on now with one out. The Americans are down 3 here in the bottom of the 6th inning.
Making his way up.
And the batter will be Christian Acuna. Remember the Angels? We have a man on first, one out. You know, a lot of times home run hitters are seen as, oh, they're the best players in the league. Well, I'll tell you a little story. When my son was 12 years old and when it was playing on the Indians when I was managing, he did not hit a home run. All he did was had 44 base hits in a 16-game schedule. 44 base hits. And I don't think he had one cheapie in the whole 44. But he never hit a home run. He was a line drive hitter.
Remember, Ronnie, when they leave this park and go to that
That's a
big
strike.
diamond,
Yeah.
anything that's over this fence ends up being a pop-up in the infield.
Yeah, right.
So,
Right.
Line drives are what you want to hit.
You know, I want to mention it to you again. I know I told you before about this, but 0-2, good fastball. When Wonderland starts tearing down, they've got those plexiglass panels. I'm telling you, you could use them and put them right in the left field like that. Strike 3, good 3 fastballs. 2 down. 2 down. One more out here, guys. This is Anthony Giannino. He's the Americans' last hope here.
Now batting, Anthony Giannino.
That's low, ball 1. Runner's going down. He's in there. He's in there.
See that?
It took off.
The shortstop cut it out, and then the second baseman went behind the bag.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, that's
pretty
savvy.
good.
That's a design
They
play,
imagine the kids like backing them up.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. They're really something else.
Outside, 2-0. This kid pitching is
Yasel. I believe his name is
Martinez.
Yeah,
Martinez is on the mound here now, and he's been throwing hard this
Pedro,
inning.
huh?
Yeah, he's got a good fastball.
Nice.
A good fastball.
He's Dominican. He's probably a relative of Pedro Martinez.
Yeah. I think the batter heard that one.
Yeah, I think so.
Good fastball and a 2-0 count. 2-1.
Anthony's ready. See what happens.
That's low in the dirt. The ball gets away. Runner goes to third. 3 balls and 1 strike with 2 out and a man on third in the bottom of the 6th inning. The Nationals lead 6-3. No, it's in the dirt. All 4. Okay, we got the tying run coming to the plate.
Joey Gendro.
A 3-run homer would tie this game. The batter is Joe Gendro from the Pirates. Who managed the Pirates this year?
It was Mike Ferrantino.
Mike Ferrantino was the manager of the Pirates during the Summer League. He knows Joe very well, I guess.
Changing their pitching.
Did they get to practice here? No, they couldn't. They played last night. Yeah. The championship game was last night.
Yeah.
amazing field when I look at this field.
Yeah. I told Paul Nichols he's looking for Ralph Fertuccio and Bonfiglio.
Yeah.
I said,
Yeah.
go get him.
Just go down there. They'll give you the money.
Here we go. Joe Gendro's on the mound. I'm at the plate with 2 outs, first and third. That's a little bit outside.
Watch this.
Yeah.
They're holding the runner at first.
1-0.
Get the tie and run at the plate.
Looks like he's reaching back, throwing as hard as he can here.
Yep. He wants this game over.
Gets inside, gets away. Runner goes to second. We now have second and third with 2 out. 2-0 in the count. Outside. 3-0.
He's overthrown right.
Yeah.
She's quick.
Yeah, he's lost his rhythm, I think. Yeah. 3 balls, no strikes, 2 outs, 2 on, 6-3. Nationals, bottom of the 6th inning.
This is usually a no swing at the 3-0, right?
Hmm. That's a strike. 3-1. That sounded good, anyways, huh?
Yeah. He said the last hope. He gets on base. They're in business.
Swing and a miss, strike 2. Good fastball. 3 balls, 2 strikes. The American League is down to their last strike here.
We want the kids to go down swinging. We want the kids to swing.
Not with the bat in the shoulder. Here's the pitch. Strike 3, and the ball game is over. A nice fastball in the outside corner. Final score, the Nationals 6, the Americans 3. Really no losers in this game. Good ball game. Now,
were we talking about a little bit of addition there and advertising when this was shown for the registration?
Yeah.
Such as gold.
This game is going to be televised, and in about a month, we're going to be doing our registrations. And what will happen is on the bottom of the screen of this game being televised, it'll give you the dates, the times, and the place we're going to do our registration at. And I'd like to also send a big thank you out there to all our veterans who keep us safe at night. And we love to come home soon enough because, believe me, this country wouldn't be anything without the veterans. I'm going to hand this over to Mickey now. And Mickey's going to give you a few words of wisdom, which he always does. We love Mickey. So, Mickey, here you go, buddy.
No, I'm all set here. Thanks, Stephen.
All right, Steve, thank you.
I just want to say good night. It was a great game. And remember my message, say no to drugs.
Okay, the final score. The Nationals 6, the American 3. This is the end of the Little League season for this year. We do have someone here, Joe, that we'd like to interview. Mr. Martinez. Look at this guy. He's so fast he can't stop running.
What's your name?
Miguel.
This is Miguel Martinez, right?
No.
This is Speedy Martinez here. We just watched him play. Coach Mickey here was watching him in amazement. So listen, we're going to do a little interview with you here. I know you're from Lynn, right? Did you enjoy being down here this year? Look at the camera. Okay, I'm going to give you the microphone, and you can explain to the people out in TV land how your experience here at the summer program was, okay? There you go, buddy. Look at the camera and talk.
My experience was good.
Did you have fun? You meet new people?
Yes, I did meet new people.
Really?
Yes.
You going to come back next year?
Maybe.
Maybe. Come on, we need you. Without you, this wouldn't work, believe me. Hey, it was nice to meet you. And
yes.
Mr. Martinez, I have another person here who wants to talk a little bit. Thank you, Mr. Martinez. What's your name? Torres?
Torres.
All right. This is Mr. Torres here. He wants to say a few words.
I think the All-Star team did good.
Look at the camera.
I think the All-Star team did good, and the national team. I wanted to give them good luck. I was trying to give them good luck for next year, and I had fun.
You're from Lynn too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Very glad, very happy to have you.
And I hope I come next year.
You're welcome, Anthony. Now we have a personal favorite of mine, Mr. Scotty Cherry Pie Montefiasco. He plays for the Giants down here in the regular season. He's going to say a couple of words. Hopefully they'll be of wisdom.
Oh, yeah, that was awesome. I'm like, you said that last night? That was me. Like, well,
fun, Scotty?
yeah, that was fun.
Great season this year, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't wait until next year.
Yeah. Thank you, Scotty.
Well, my name is Scott Montefiore, and I'm from Revere.
Thank you. Thank you. We got a gentleman right here before we cut off. They're all trying to get in the limelight here. Give me your name. Give me your name.
I'm Juan Alex Suburvi.
Look at the camera one.
I am Juan Alexi Suburvi.
You have fun this year down at this program?
Yes, really fun.
You coming back?
Yep, pretty much.
He's from Lynn too. Here's another guy that plays in this program, Oscar Recindo. Say something, Oscar.
I'm really gonna miss McMackin.
Yeah, he's 12. He's aging out. This is one of our graduates. He's going up to Babe Ruth this year. And we got somebody else here. You want to say something? No? Derek. Okay, one more, and we gotta go. This is the big chalupa, Mr. Derek Seidlinger. I've known him since he was a little chalupa, which is probably the same size he is now. But what we've done is we've had a great journey, right, Derek?
Yeah.
And Derek is moving to the next level, and I'll give Derek the mic, and here you go. Say something, Derek.
I'm really gonna miss it. I've been playing here since I was like 5 years old, and I've had some very great memories down here. And I'm just gonna miss it.
Thank you, Derek. Thank you, everybody from McMackin Ballpark. See you later. Bye-bye. Thank you.